experts or anything like that, but this is going to be episode 23 of the podcast. If you guys could do us a favor, go on, subscribe here on YouTube, like, comment, also do it on TikTok, X, and Facebook. Let us know how we're doing. Just kind of help get us, we're trying to get this built and build our brand. The more likes, comments, stuff like that, 5 stars, it's going to help push us through the algorithm. And
just 5 stars. I know the thing.
On Facebook.
Oh man, I didn't know the thing. 5 stars?
Yeah. So, but like I said, like, comment, follow, subscribe. Help us get out there. Like I said, we're kind of still young or early in the process. I mean, like I said, it's episode 23. We're just trying to build the brand and try to just give you guys some entertaining talking of sports. But on this week's episode, we're going to kind of go over a Super Bowl breakdown between the Seahawks and the Patriots. This Sunday coming up, we're going to make our predictions on it, kind of give you some sporting bet odds and stuff like that. And then we're going to talk about the NBA trade deadline and the trades that's happened, considering the trade deadline ended about, 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
And then we're going to kind of just say whether we feel the trades have made the teams better or worse, and then kind of make some playoff predictions, what teams we think we might see in the playoffs, and kind of break down the standings currently. But starting off, like I said, we're going to talk Super Bowl. It's the big game. Seahawks are favored in this game by 4.5. The books opened up at 3.5, but it kind of went 4.5. Most of the money was coming in on Seahawks, but it kind of started flipping the script. I think people was just using the recency bias when they first started making predictions without doing really any research. So I think that's why a little bit more money is coming in on the Patriots with the sporting bets. I think it's going to be a really good game. If you really look at the overall season standings between the two teams with their rankings and stuff like that, you're going to realize this game's probably going to be a little bit closer than what these playoff games have looked like. Patriots haven't looked very good on offense, but defensively they look really good. And then you got the Seahawks who are playing pretty much dominant throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, and Drake made shoulder injury.
Yeah, well, so is Darnold.
I mean,
Darnold's been dealing with it for a couple weeks.
Yeah, so I mean, well, it's different because Sam Darnold's a leg injury here, and Drake Mays is a shoulder injury. And he even said he'd be lying. He said it felt great right now. So. Yeah. I didn't know he was injured until today. Yeah,
I just saw it pop. He just recently popped up on the injury report. But that's kind of it's the week of the Super Bowl, so he really didn't have to say anything last week because he wasn't preparing for anything.
Yeah.
He probably really didn't practice much last week either. They probably had some walkthroughs and stuff like that, but they really get into the practice and game plan and stuff this week. But so just kind of looking at the offensive rankings. Total yards. New England came in and finished the season because currently set fourth over the season, averaging 391.2 yards, while Seahawks are seventh ranked offense in total yards at 362.3. So about 30-yard difference between the two there. Passing yards. Patriots come in at fourth again at 250.5 yards per game. And then Seahawks come in at eighth at 228.1 yards per game. So like I said, still a little bit of discrepancy, but not much of a difference. And then rushing yards per game. Patriots come in at about 129 yards per game. 6th ranked on the season, and then you had the Seahawks come in at 123 yards per game, which was 10th ranked. So you're looking at 2 top 10 offenses, and then the points per game. Patriots came in at 2nd at 28.8, and then Seahawks is 3rd at 28.4. So like I said, it's going to be a battle of 2 high-powered offenses, even though you haven't seen it from the Patriots in the playoffs.
Yeah. It's gonna come down to whoever makes the first mistake.
Yeah.
Or biggest mistake.
Defensively, kind of a similar gist, like the offense. Total yards allowed on defense. Patriots coming at 308.3, 8th ranked on the season. And then Seahawks is 304.8 for the season, and they're 5th ranked. Yards per game, passing yards allowed per game. I think I fucked up on my stat right here. Hold on, let me figure out which one's correct. We'll go over the rushing one real quick. God damn phone. Rushing yards per allowed per game. Patriots came in at 6th with 101.7 yards allowed per game, and the Seahawks were 91.9 per game, which is 3rd on the season. Let's see. Let me look up these passing yard stats real quick before I go into the total points allowed. And the phone wants to run slow. Well, while I'm getting these passing yard stats, God damn it. No, I don't want to look at college football. Quit huffing me. Let's see.
I got all my information ready.
I had it ready, I just wrote it down wrong. Alright? Because alright, one was 9th, one was 10th. Alright? So passing yards per game, Patriots came in at 193.5 yards allowed passing a game. That's 9th best on the season. And the Seahawks came in at 193.9, which is 10th best in the season. So it was only a 0.4 difference. That's why I messed up. All right, but points per game allowed. Patriots allowed an average of 18.8 points a game, which is 4th best in the league. And Seahawks allowed an average of 17.2 points per game, which was 1st in the league. So you're looking at a Super Bowl matchup where it's a two top 10 offenses going against 2 top 10 defenses also. So it's like I said, it's going to be. I don't think it's going to look like the Super Bowl from last year where Eagles just dominated the Chiefs. I think it's going to be a little bit more closer battle. It's either going to be a shootout or it's going to be a low scoring affair. It depends on which ones want to show up, if it's a defensive game or offensive game. But I think really, if you look at it, looking at the season rankings, I think we got the 2 best teams on the season battling out in the Super Bowl.
Falcons ain't in it.
Well, I know, but I said 2 of the best. I didn't say the best.
2 of the best. The 2 best would have been Falcons versus Jets. So.
And Jets beat us earlier in the season. And then the last, look, we didn't talk about it last week. The last 2 coach hirings happened. Because we did a podcast on Wednesday last week or Thursday. Thursday last week. The hirings came out on Sunday. So Raiders hired Clint Kubiak, offensive coordinator for the Seahawks, which is not finalized yet because it can't be finalized until after the Super Bowl. And then the Arizona Cardinals hired Mike LaFleur, Rams offensive coordinator. So They were the last 2 openings that were available after last week's podcast. We didn't have an opportunity to touch on it.
How do you have such like a short time memory that we literally just filmed last Thursday?
My days run together. It happens. You're still young. Like, you have a good memory and stuff like that. Yeah, you do.
Oh, well, I went to college, so.
I did too.
20 years later.
Hey, it might have took me 20 years to go to college. It might have took me 17 years to get my high school diploma. But I still got it. So anybody out there that's listening thinks it's too late to go back and do it, it's not. It's never too late. You just gotta be willing to put in the work. If you wait 17 years after you get out of drop out of high school to go back, it's going to be a little bit harder because that, like I said, the memory, it don't last. You just forget shit. And once you get older and you become a working person, your days run together, especially when you work a lot. So
I work a lot.
You're a broke college student.
No.
Oh,
I graduated.
You graduated. I'm sorry. But you're still broke. But,
hey, I'll have to go in 1 day a week right now for my other job. Okay?
Alright? And like I said, we're trying to make this where we can make money off of this stuff. So if you guys can like, follow, help us build the brand, that even works out more perfect. Eventually, once we do get the brand built, I kind of want to start a membership for page on YouTube where it's monthly memberships where we do member exclusive items. So maybe it's giveaways, maybe it's something like that. But for us to be able to get to that point, we need your guys' help by subscribing, liking, commenting, and stuff like that. So that was a little bit of another house business. It's called digital currency. It's free. Like, comment, and if you want to send over some real currency, that helps out too. What did you say? Digital currency. So likes, comments,
So like online
following, stuff like that. It's free to do that, but it helps build the brand. It helps reach more people. So more followers, more likes, more comments. The algorithm is going to push your product. You get what I'm saying?
This is good.
See, you're not. Oh, but he's the college student, all right? And he's younger, so he should know social media a little bit better than me. All right.
I'm old now.
22 years old is old.
It is. I got back problems now.
You don't even have no gray in your beard.
God,
What's this? All the see these silver streaks. All right.
I have knee pains, okay? I can tell when it's going to rain or snow.
My whole entire body hurts. All right? And that's not when it's going to rain or snow. That's just every day. All right? But
You just don't understand.
you don't understand.
You don't understand the pain I go through.
All right. But,
Back in my day. You wouldn't have made it my time.
as you can tell, we get along very great. But that's it on the Super Bowl. Actually, like I said, Seahawks are our favorite, 4.5. Over under is 45.5 points. Money line is Seahawks minus 230, and then the Patriots plus 195. Like I said, if you're able to make some bets on it, and you could possibly win some money. I'm not telling you guys bet. Gambling is a serious addiction if you get hooked, but never chase your losses and bet smart if you're doing it.
I mean, one time I bet the
Gamble on GTG.
you know, man, I lost a lot of money doing that.
But so, who's your pick for the Super Bowl? Is the Seahawks going to get their revenge against the Patriots? And is it the 2014 Super Bowl?
Well, when I made the ESPN brackets. I submitted 2. The first one is when I told you guys, which had the Texans winning the Super Bowl. I didn't know CJ Stroud was going to just be the nicest person in the world that day, just hand the ball to everybody. But my other one, I did have the Patriots beating Seattle in the Super Bowl.
Also, you want Patriots?
Yes.
I'm going to go.
You know you want to go Sam Darnold.
I do.
You
want
shit talking him all year.
I do want to
say he can't win the big one.
All right. Hey.
And now, man, you're over there going about him.
I'm going to go Seahawks. I still don't fully believe in Sam Darnold. Even though last week on the podcast I apologized to him because he proved me wrong so far. I'm hoping he proves me right this time by winning. But there's also that thought in the back of my head that Sam Darnold chokes again and can't win the big one. But I think, how you say, just overall lack of experience for the Patriots and Drake May could be costly. That's what I'm saying.
Seattle would hope Sam Darnold ain't seeing ghosts that day.
Yeah, I know. Really, if you look at it, they're both younger teams too. Yeah. But I think the Seahawks still have some more veteran presence. They both have key players from previous Super Bowls, so I think it's going to be a really good game. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a high-scoring shootout.
I hope barefoot Matt Collins celebrates, and he just takes off his cleats. He just walks around the hotel barefooted. He goes to the celebration parade barefooted.
So when he first came in the league, he had a lot of lower body injuries, and he kept injuring his feet, his knees, his legs, stuff like that, and you didn't hear from him for a while, and then also supposedly during that time he went and found some hippies and started doing some research on it, and someone told him that it was the fact that he was wearing shoes which was causing his feet, his leg injuries. I don't know how true this shit is. That's what he was talking about. He kind of went and found himself and kind of started being kind of a hippie. And
when I played, I wore shoes. I didn't really have leg injuries.
I know, but he's had a couple minor injuries.
Yeah.
But since he stopped wearing shoes, they said he has yet to have a major injury. I know.
Hopefully we didn't just jinx the guy.
Hippie conspiracies, all right? That's what he's following. And, hey, maybe he went down in a dark hole like Aaron Rodgers did. Who knows?
But I'm also on Patriots because one of my new favorite receivers, Booty, he's since Falcons played them, he's slowly became a top 5 receiver for me.
It's just the way I see it. I don't want Patriots to start winning again, all right? I don't want them going on a dynastic run like they did with Brady and them.
Hear me out. Okay?
No, hold on. Listen, let me finish, all right? All right. So they're supposed to be, they had their dynasty run. They fell off. They're supposed to be terrible for quite a few years. Not be able to turn around this quick.
I'm here to salty because Falcons have
yes, they fucking... Patriots are single-handedly the reason why the Falcons haven't been good since that Super Bowl. All right?
Hear me out, okay? What happened last year? The Super Bowl. The Eagles blew out the Chiefs. There was a blowout.
Yeah.
The following year, there's Patriots, Seattle. 2015, there was a blowout in the Super Bowl. Then there was Patriots, Seattle. Yeah, and then there was Patriots, Seattle. No, 2013 was a blowout. 2015 was Patriots, Seattle. So, hey, you just gotta wait another 2 seasons for Falcons to play the Super Bowl game.
Oh, man. Hey.
Well, we're going off that logic, and the Panthers will go undefeated again.
But this. In 2 years, that'd be 20. Would it be the 2028 Super Bowl? Yeah, because this is the 2026 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Next year is 20. So the 2028 Super Bowl is in Atlanta. So perfect. Atlanta can make Super Bowl in 2028. All right. This first year is going to be a building year for Kevin Stefanski and the Falcons.
We've been saying that every year.
All right. And like I said, they got to figure out if they got the quarterback. Okay. They got to figure out if Michael Penix is the guy, or if they're going to go with quarterback in 2027, the next year's draft, and that rookie quarterback will take us to the Super Bowl. Okay. It's either going to be Penix taking us Super Bowl in 2028 or a rookie quarterback in 2020. Hey, I'm going to put this out there. You know what? Because Penix might not be ready by the start of the season. I want Falcons to go after the Bears' backup quarterback, Tyson Bagent. All right? And even if they got... Hey, we got Ian Cunningham. He's from the Browns, so he knows a lot about Tyson. Well, Bears. So he knows a lot about Tyson. Bring him in to be Penix's back. Actually, don't even bring him in to be a backup. Bring him in for competition. Hey, you should know how good he is. You played against him in high school. You were a freshman. He was a senior.
I technically didn't play against him. I was on the freshman team, okay?
Hey.
I didn't actually play him.
You were on the sideline, okay?
Yeah, we got bought out like 90.
That just shows you how good he is.
Oh, were you just that bad? Oh, was he a system quarterback?
I mean, he went to Shepherd.
System quarterback.
Dominated. He was an undrafted free agent. Supposed to be like 4th, 5th string quarterback for the Bears. He won the backup job his rookie year. He's had some game time. I'm not saying he's going to be a superstar. I'm just saying he could be someone that can cut, because he's won games with the Bears. And that was when the Bears were bad and didn't have a whole lot of talent. Just saying. All right. That was my little rant.
Kevin Stefanski did produce 2 Pro Bowl quarterbacks this year. I'm not wrong. First half of the season, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was a Pro Bowler. Second half of the season, Shedeur Sanders, Pro Bowler. I mean, just point out facts out here.
All right. So, you got the Patriots, I got the Seahawks. That's our Super Bowl breakdown and some other shit that we were talking about.
I also still want Seattle one because I'm not trying to heal some people.
Oh yeah, his college roommate's a Seahawks fan.
Yeah, I ain't trying to heal people.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that now.
Does that go old age too?
Yeah.
All your words just mixed together. Words.
But
it goes back to that memory.
I know. It's probably all the concussions I've had working in a warehouse.
You never had a concussion.
How do you know? I've never had them diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I probably had some concussions in my lifetime. You hit a solid steel pole with your head, bang it off, and you start seeing stars and kind of.
I thought you were that smart.
Damn.
I'm just messing.
Damn. At least I didn't have to have my mother do all my artwork just so I could pass art class.
No, that was COVID time. That doesn't count.
Okay.
I would have passed it. I would have passed it anyways.
What, with your stick figures?
Damn right, it's on my stick figures.
All right, let's move along.
You are making.
Like I said, it was now it's probably about 2.5 hours ago that the NBA trade deadline hit. He's going to go over a lot of these trades. He's more of the basketball guy than I am. I know a little bit, but I don't know a whole lot. So he's going to break down. He probably knows a lot more of these players that we're going to go over.
I mean, so I'm gonna start on January 31st. Because when was that time? I know it was last Thursday. I just don't know. It's the 29th. So it was 29th.
Yeah.
Last Thursday was 29th. I literally just said that.
Shut up.
But first trade on that was the Cavs received Dennis Schroeder, the Ryan Fitzpatrick of NBA, and Keenan Ellis. The Kings got DeAndre Hunter, which I like DeAndre Hunter. He's pretty good. And the Bulls got Dario Saric and 2 second-round picks.
All right.
I mean, honestly, I think Kings win that trade because I like DeAndre Hunter personally.
Yeah, he's just got. He was drafted by the Hawks. Kind of had his moments and stuff, and then kind of got traded to the Cavs, and then now he's traded to the Kings. So like he's a good. He can give you starter minutes, plus he's a good role player
and good defense player.
Yeah.
On February 1st, the Trailblazers received Vit Kajis. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his names.
Vit Kajis. Yeah, I don't know.
And then the Hawks get Duke Weef and 2 second-round picks. I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
That one I've never heard.
You know what? I'm gonna go Hawks win that because they get 2 second-round picks out of it.
Yeah, like I don't know anything either one of them.
All right, this is my first shock of the trades. The Grizzlies and the Jazz on February 3rd. The Jazz get Jaren Jackson Jr., John Control, Jock Landale, and Vince Williams Jr. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies received Kyrie Anderson back, Walter Clayton Jr., who I personally like, Caleb Hendricks, George Niang, Sense's legend George Niang, and 3 first-round picks. I mean, it wasn't the Grizzlies we expected to get traded.
No, you were kind of expecting it was going to end up being
John Morant was going to get traded.
Yeah.
And they said, nope, we're going to trade the other All-Star, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah. But I think it could be the fact that Ja came out and said he really didn't want to be traded. He wanted to stay with the Grizzlies. They might have looked at that and said, all right.
Is what you wanted? We're going to bring in Kyle Anderson for you. And George Niang. I mean, George Niang did torch my Heat last year in the playoffs. So
they got 3 future first-round picks. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like, I think that's kind of where they are. They're not, I don't think Grizzlies are a playoff team this year. No. So they're kind of probably looking for the future. Not going in a full rebuild because they still got John Morant, but kind of a partial rebuild.
I mean, they're going to be in that play-in mix, especially if the teams, like, right now the 11th seed.
Yeah.
And the 2 teams ahead of them, the Trailblazers and the Clippers just traded Zubac, Harden, so you don't know Chris Paul.
Yeah.
So you don't know about them. The next trade is the Pistons, Bulls, and Timberwolves 3-team trade. So the Bulls receive Mike Conley and Jaden Ivey. Pistons get Kevin Huerter and Dario Saric, who you got in Chicago, and a 2026 first-round pick.
Swap. And
Timberwolves get cash
considerations. They probably needed some type of
probably
to help
get off of Mike Conley's contract and stuff.
Like that, and either get out of the luxury tax.
Yeah.
Because they got a couple different tiers. They can probably move around a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, Jaden Ivey's pretty good.
He's a young up-and-coming player.
Mike Conley, he's good, but old. So, I mean, Pistons get a good shooter in Kevin.
Yeah.
So
he's a 3-point shooter.
3-point shooter.
You know what college he played at?
Virginia?
Nope.
Duke.
No.
Kentucky.
No.
I don't know. I don't think it's college basketball.
Kevin Huerter.
Maryland.
Yeet!
That's the only reason you would know that.
Yeah, I know.
Then, who said, you know what, we ain't done yet? They gave up Nikola Vucevic in a second round pick for Anthony Simons in the second round pick. Personally, fuck you, Anthony Simons. You dropped like 40 on my Heat this year, which I did not appreciate. So you went to the team we usually play in the playing game. So that's not a good sign for us. So, but I mean, Bulls are. I feel bad for Anthony Simons because he was actually excited to be on the Celtics because he was actually able to contend.
Yeah.
And now he gets sent to the Bulls, who's always going to be a playing team. But yeah. The next trade, which saw the Clippers send James Harden to the Cavaliers for Darius Garland and a second round pick. I think Clippers said, you know what, I think it's time we just...
Like, the James Harden experience never pans out anymore. This is coming from a 76ers fan. When we traded for James Harden, I was not happy with that trade.
I mean, he didn't become Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
So,
but Ben Simmons wanted out anyway, so he was done. But I did not agree with the James Harden trade.
You didn't agree with the Paul George trade either.
No, I don't.
Oh, was he a signing?
No, he was free agent signing.
Yeah.
Darius Garland, I mean, he's like one of the quiet, unsung players.
Yeah.
Like, I think.
The thing is, I kind of like this move for the Cavs because you get that because we've seen the Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, Allen.
Yeah.
That was not an NBA championship level. You add Harden, who basically was carrying the Clippers.
Yeah.
Because Kawhi was missing, and then they had Bradley Beal on the team, which Bradley Beal. But
So you think this is a win for Cleveland?
right now, Cleveland's in win now mode. I like the trade now, but future wise, I like the pick. I like the
Clippers.
Yeah.
Because so you're looking at it like it's made both teams better.
Yeah, like it helps Cavs. Like I think because Donovan Mitchell's not having a good game. I don't think you could rely on Darius Garland to just go out there, drop 40 and try to win. I think James Harden, he's proven he can drop 40 and stuff. So Mitch is having a bad game, which you need that solid second pick player. Going on the next trade, February 4th, between the Wizards and the Mavericks, which the Wizards receive Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum. Meanwhile, the Mavericks get Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, Marvin Bagley III, a first round pick from the Thunder, first round pick from Golden State, top 20 protected, second round from Phoenix, second round from Chicago, second from Houston. Which is, I feel like D'Angelo Russell goes wherever Anthony Davis goes. Because he was on the Lakers together, he was on the Mavericks together, and now they're in Washington together.
Yeah.
Which, I saw that earlier. Kyrie, AD, and Cooper Flight never played a game together.
Yeah.
And Kyrie and AD only played one game together.
Well, because Kyrie got injured real quick after that trade, which Anthony Davis also got injured right after that trade last year.
Yeah, so, I mean, was this pairing Trae Young and Anthony Davis together? That's going to be an interesting duo.
If they can stay healthy.
Yeah, they stay healthy. Depending on when Anthony Davis comes back, if they play Trae Young at all this season.
Yeah, which there's talks of them not even playing Trae Young this year.
So, I mean, it's... I don't know how to feel about this trade.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Next up, Thunder received Jared McCain from the 76ers, who get a 2026 first round pick from Houston, two 2028 second round picks, and 2027 second round pick. So, I'm gonna get your opinion on this. Because personally, I think it's a win for the Thunder.
I think because Jared McCain really showed a lot in his rookie year before he got injured.
Yeah.
Towards ACL, or was it Achilles?
ACL.
I
think.
And then he came back this year. And he's had a couple good games, but then they ended up moving him down to G League, and then brought him back up once Paul George got suspended.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about Paul George getting suspended.
No. Which, like, I understand, like, if you were going to send a man down to the G League, and then trade him, I can see why. Like, I wasn't fully surprised by it. I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
By the trade. I think with the fact that how good VJ Edgecombe is playing, I think it kind of made it where.
Plus, Maxi's taking that next step.
Oh yeah, that's Maxi's team. It ain't Embiid's team anymore. That's Maxi's team.
Notice how Embiid's been playing good.
The thing is, Embiid, when Embiid's healthy and he's at his top performance, he is probably top 10 player in the NBA.
It's just
health.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this for the Thunder because SGA is out, going to be out for a couple weeks. You get that point guard who can pass, who can score.
Yeah.
Well, and then even when SGA comes back, you have that 6-man who can come off the bench.
Yeah.
Facilitate that second team. So I like it. The next trade is a 3-team trade. The Bulls will get Colin Sexton, Ousmane Dieng, a 2029 second round pick, 2031 second round pick, and 2031 second round pick. The Thunder get Mason Plumlee, who they waived.
Yeah.
Right? And then the Hornets get a 2029 second round pick, Mike Conley, and Kobe White. Which I like Kobe White. Not when he was torturing my Heat, but I liked him. So.
Sorry if you guys hear our dogs. They're kind of going crazy about something.
And then Mike Conley, I mean, Chicago Bulls legend.
He just got there.
Hey, what a legend. And then I didn't even know this trade was possible. Alright. The Nets get guard Achi Abaja, second round pick. Clippers get draft rights to Vaja, who I think was drafted 7 years ago. And the Raptors get Chris Paul.
Oh.
Which I didn't know Chris Paul was still going to get traded. So I thought Clippers didn't have it. But then you get draft rights to a guy who was drafted 7 years ago, I think.
Oh.
So I think Nets win that trade out of.
How? Like, I know, like, they got to finish out their, like, if they're drafted from the European leagues and stuff like that, they got to finish out their contract. But
7 years ago?
That's what I'm saying.
So, I think Nets win this trade.
Yeah.
The next trade we got is a 3-team trade. The Hawks get Jock Landale, who we said earlier.
Yeah.
Jazz get Lonzo Ball and cash consideration, and Cavaliers get 2 second-round picks.
Well, isn't Lonzo, ain't the Jazz reportedly going to waive Lonzo Ball?
I think so. Which
would make him a free agent. He can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball is kind of like Derrick Rose, in my opinion. Like, not like
talent-wise.
Yeah,
what if?
Like the what if injuries wouldn't have derailed their careers, what could they have been?
Yeah. And then February 4th, thank you. Magic trade Tyus Jones. So Hornets get Tyus Jones, a 2022 second round pick, and 2028 second round pick. Magic get cash consideration. Tyus Jones, I like Tyus Jones. This is the one I'm thinking. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, he's pretty good. He can take that ball. So
I think with this cash considerations, I think it's really just getting teams out of
creating space for the two-way deals.
Yeah. We're creating cap space and then also relieving some of the luxury tax.
Then a trade between the Hawks and the Warriors, where the Hawks get Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield, and the Warriors get Kristaps Porzingis. What?
When that? I didn't even see that trade.
It was yesterday.
It did? Oh, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, I think Jimmy Butler just lost his joy again because Buddy Hield's not on his team anymore.
Oh.
Damn, so Rocket Jimmy's going to be
You don't have a buddy no more.
Yeah, he doesn't have his butt. Well, I guess the Warriors got told no in the Giannis trade, so you know what? Kristaps Porzingis. Which Jonathan Kuminga's been the rumors about him getting traded on. I didn't want to see Buddy Hield get traded because I loved his dynamic with Butler.
Yeah.
So it's not that me personally. And I'm not even a Warriors fan.
There's some of these trades that surprised you.
Yeah.
But then it's also what the trades that didn't happen kind of surprised you too. Which Giannis. All seasons so far, even leading up to the season, Giannis wants out. Giannis wants traded.
I got to tell you about that. Because I saw an interview that corner Doc Rivers, Shams is up for trade block on the Celebrity All-Star game because Giannis is his coach.
Oh.
Yeah, so Shams might be getting traded. Didn't even know it's possible in an All-Star Celebrity game. But,
yeah.
But, it gets Corey some help.
Yeah.
Porzingis, especially with Butler being out for the season. But, buddy, man. Yeah, I know he's inconsistent, but. Buddy.
It gives getting Kristaps Porzingis, if he's healthy, he's one of the top centers in the league.
Yeah. It's just.
And it gives Draymond some help.
It
gives him another big.
Well, speaking of bigs from the Warriors, a big got traded. Raptors received Tracy Jackson Davis, and the Warriors get a second-round pick. Yeah, so I think these two trades happened on the same time.
Yeah.
So you know what? Porzingis you in. Jack Davis. Oh yeah, Porzingis yet? What about me, coach? How long am I playing?
Pack the bags, you're going.
You're going to Canada.
It's you looking at the NBA trades compared to NFL trades.
Yeah.
Like Jared McCain, you're getting 4 picks for him, a first round, and then 3 seconds. And then you look at NFL, your top guys. When Julio got traded, a second round.
Yeah. Luka didn't get traded for a pick.
No.
Yeah. No.
It's just Jared McCain's not a top superstar in the league. And you're getting first round, second round, multiple draft picks.
I do think the Thunder just made the most zestiest team. Because all the top players are on TikTok. Something.
So it's crazy.
Yeah. Then we got the Bulls and Knicks trade. The Knicks received Dalen Terry, and the Bulls select. I'm not even pronounce the first name. Well, last name is Yabusi.
Oh, he was a
76 last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to Chicago now. So
he played some he had some solid minutes. When Embiid was injured last year.
Most of your team was injured last year.
That's true. That what helped us get EJ Bidgecote.
Yeah. Then February 5th, Timberwolves get Ayo Dasumi, and the Chicago Bulls get Rob Dillingham, Leonard Miller, and 4 second-round picks. Which Ayo, he once again torched my Heat in one game. Yeah, he had 19 points in the fourth quarter alone.
Are the Bulls just going in tank mode?
Bulls, if your name's not Josh Giddey, you can get out. I forgot that white boy's got name. Matthias.
Basti.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then this one as a Heat fan, so this brings back memories. And the Lakers get Luke Kennard and the Hawks get Gabe Vincent in a second round pick. If y'all don't know about prime Gabe Vincent in that 2023 Miami Heat run, that was something special. Man, as Celtics fans around him in 2023, him and Caleb Martin.
Yeah.
Him, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Scrum Robinson, the big four undrafted players. Man, that was. Memphis Grizzlies get Eric Gordon and a second round pick, and the Sixers get a second round pick. Pick swap. So Grizzlies, Sixers was a swap pick.
Alright.
Did you know that happened?
I saw something about Eric Gordon getting traded, but I completely forgot he was on the 76ers.
Next one's 3-team trade. The Bucks made a trade. I don't think it was. But Bucks get Nick Richardson, Nigeria Harris Davis, and Asmir Ding. Damn. Suns get Cole Anthony and Amber Coffey, and Bulls get Nick Richardson. I feel like I've seen Bulls in like almost every one of these trades.
How did the Bulls get Nick Richardson if
Richards
but Bucks also got Nick Richardson?
Hold on. I will figure that out at some point.
So unless the initial trade was between like the Suns and the Bucks, and then
is it on yours?
No, it's not on mine.
Well, I'm on ESPN's thing.
I'm on NBA.com, and that's why I'm like half the trades you're talking. Like I'm like, all right, well, I don't even see it.
The next year, Pelicans get Dalen Terry, New York Knicks legend, 2 second round picks and cash accreditation. Meanwhile, the Knicks get Jose Alvarado.
So it looks like Phoenix sent him to
Trade results. Bucks.
So he traded to the Bucks, and then the Bucks ended up trading him to the Bulls.
Yeah.
They added in that 13.
The Nuggets sent. Nuggets got a second round pick, and Nets got Hunter Tyson and a second round pick. Blockbuster. Alright, this one surprised me. The Pacers get Zubac and Kobe Brown. The Clippers get Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, a first round pick, and 2 first round picks and a second round pick, which that 2026 one's protected 1 through 4 and then 10 through 30. So if it's 5 through 9, Clippers get that pick.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that was possible.
Neither did I.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it helps Pacers, but I like Benedict Mathurin, so.
Yeah. Pacers are kind of like, it's a tank season for them, in my opinion. Yeah, until they get Halliburton.
I mean, well, Zubac's pretty good.
Yeah, but like they got rid of their center last year too.
Last time.
Yeah, he went up in free agency. Yeah, and then he wanted to call out.
Yeah.
Pretty much bashing Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah. Hornets get Malachi Branham, and the Mavericks get Tyus Jones. Hornets legend Tyus Jones. And then Hornets get. What's the last one? Hornets get Xavier Tillman and Celtics get Cash.
Yeah.
But the other thing is Cam Thomas got cut
from
the Nets.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. So
he gets
well, that's all the trades.
Yeah. There ain't going to be any more because as of 3 hours ago, the trade deadline ended. So it's
something.
There's a lot of movement, really.
I have a stat for you. The Miami Heat were the only team in the East not to make a trade. That's why I didn't wear my Heat jersey today. I was a little upset.
Was that the
Interesting fact.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That you told me. Interesting fact that you was going to tell me.
Yeah.
That
blew my whole day.
Well, isn't that a normal year for Miami?
Yeah. Except for that 1 year we got to go to Depot. And then you got injured.
Well, maybe that's why you guys don't make trades.
I like Pat Miley was that. He was partying too much from that 20-year 2006 championship run.
And the 20-year anniversary of that championship.
Yeah, which we got blown out by the Hawks that day. So maybe he was just too drunk or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's all the trades. I'm sure there's gonna be some buyouts and stuff. So, but we're gonna give all playoff. I'm gonna tell you the standings as I get your playoff predictions.
All right.
Well, I have my playoff predictions locked in. What? You good?
Yeah.
You look scared.
Well, I'm going in at this blind. You said I couldn't look at the standings.
Yeah. So, all right. We're starting the playing games. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you the teams that are not in the playoffs right now. Not even in the playing. So in the East, Pacers are the worst team in the East. Then the Wizards, Nets, Bucks, Hornets.
All right.
Which Hornets are on 7-game winning streak. So by the time next week comes and we're filming the episode, they might be in the playing game. We don't know. Because the team above them is Chicago, and then 5 teams to the West now is the Kings are the worst. They're the worst team in the NBA right now. Pelicans, Jazz, Mavericks, Grizzlies.
Sabonis wasn't traded. There was rumors about him being traded.
So, are you ready? We're starting East for the playing games. 10 seed, 24 and 27 Bulls. At 9 seed, 25 and 27 Atlanta Hawks.
Give me Hawks.
Hawks. All right. 8 seed, 25 and 24 Magic. At 7th seed, 27 and 25 Heat.
I'm going to take Heat because they always find a way to get, even if they're in the playing game, they always find a way to get into at least the first round.
All right. I also had, I have Hawks versus Magic in the second round. Or the second round of the playing game.
Alright, so.
Hawks Magic, who gets that 8 seed?
I think Hawks.
If I can find my.
I mean, not Hawks. I think Magic's.
You think Magic that 8th seed?
Yeah.
Which I really want because I had Magic in my 8th seed too. Where the fuck is this shit? There it is. Okay. Sorry. So you got Magic. All right. We're gonna stay in the East. I'm gonna fill out your East bracket first. All right. So we got 8 seed Magic at 1 seed 37 and 12 Pistons.
Give me Pistons.
All right. Shit, not I seed, 1 seed down. Then we got the 5 seed 29-21 76ers at 4 seed 31-21 Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know, already know what I'm picking. 76ers. I'm a biased motherfucker when it comes about my sports team.
Alright. 6 seed 30 and 22 Raptors at 3 seed 33 and 18 Celtics. Alright. And 7th seed Heat at 2 seed 33 and 18 Knicks. Come on, just go ahead. Just go ahead and see it. Really?
Yeah.
I was joking.
I was being serious. I got faith in your boys, alright?
Okay.
They're going to go on a kind of a Cinderella story, and then they're going to meet the 76ers and lose.
Okay. Conference titles: 5 seed 76ers, 1 seed Pistons.
76ers. Hey, I told you guys, I'm biased towards my sports.
3 seed Celtics, 7 seed Heat.
What did I tell you? All right,
Oh my god.
Celtics.
I knew that was coming. I could have told you that much. Oh, I didn't even say mine for Celtics. I had Cavs beating the 76ers, Pistons beating the Magic, Celtics beating the Raptors, and the Heat beating the Knicks. And then I have the Cavs beating the Pistons, and the Heat beating the Celtics.
Alright.
So that's about, and then I had the Cavs beating us, but that's beside the point. Alright, 3 seed Celtics, 5 seed 76ers. Who makes the playoffs? Who makes the finals?
You already know, 76ers. I believe in my teams until they prove me wrong.
Question: will Joel Embiid make it to the NBA Finals? Will he be healthy enough?
If not, Maxey will put this team on his back.
Okay. Alright, well, I have Cavaliers in the winning the East.
Alright.
In the West, 10 seed 23 and 28 Trailblazers at 9 seed 23 and 27 Clippers.
Clippers.
Alright. 8 seed 27-24 Warriors or 7th seed 31-20 Suns.
Warriors.
Oh, so you think Suns are a little bit, right?
Yeah.
My brain had to win, but. Alright, Clippers Suns.
Suns.
I had Warriors beating the Suns, and then I had the Suns beating the Clippers. So basically the same thing as you. Alright, so second round. Well, first round. 8 seed Suns at 1 seed 40 and 12 Thunder.
Thunder.
5 seed Timberwolves versus 4 seed Rockets.
Rockets.
3 seed Lakers, 6 seed Lakers, 3 seed Nuggets.
You know what? Give me the Lakers.
7th seed Warriors, 2 seed Spurs.
Spurs.
Alright. Let's see, who did I have? I had Timberwolves versus Thunder in the second round. And then I had Nuggets versus Spurs in the second round. Then I had Spurs Thunder finals, conference titles, which I had the Spurs winning. And I had the Spurs winning the championship. I believe in Miyama.
So do I.
You know them win the championship?
I think they will.
Whoa, spoiler. Thunder's Rockets.
Thunder. Spurs.
Spurs. Didn't even let me say the Lakers. Lakers Spurs.
Spurs.
Alright, Thunder Spurs.
Spurs.
76ers Spurs.
76ers.
You just said you had Spurs winning the championship though.
Hey! I'm riding with my boys until they prove me wrong, alright?
I mean, hey. You can't say I was biased because my team lost in the conference title game.
Hey!
We've seen my team who start in a playing game and make it to the finals. We haven't seen your team make a conference title in a while.
Hey, it's okay. I believe in my team, alright? It's like, I believe in the Falcons are going to win Super Bowl, alright? I believe 76ers are going to win the NBA championship.
You said 2028.
Hey, I didn't say when they're going to win Super Bowl, but they're going to win Super Bowl, alright? And then, Baltimore Orioles are going to win the World Series.
Well, final thing for the day, because I forgot about this. My games of the days.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Last week, we both went 4-3.
4-3. We both chose Thunder over Timberwolves. Timberwolves won. I had Pistons beating the Warriors. Who had Warriors beat Pistons? Pistons won. We both chose Rockets, which is cool. I go with Dallas. We both chose Lakers over New York. We both was wrong. you had Philly beating the Clippers. That was beating Philly. Philly won. And then we both chose Pistons beating Nuggets, correct. And we both had Spurs beating Thunder, correct. Alright. Today, February 5th, game of the day. The 29-21 76ers at the 30-19 Lakers.
Give me the 76ers.
I have Lakers winning that game. Alright. The February 6th. 33-18 New York Knicks at the 37-12 Pistons. I'm going for New York.
I'm going to go Pistons.
You just kicked me. February 7th, 31-18 Houston Rockets at 40-12 OKC.
Give me the Rockets.
I'm going Thunder because. So we both picked opposite each other every time so far. February 8th, 33-18 New York Knicks at 33-18 Boston Celtics. I got Knicks.
Give me Celtics.
February 9th, 40-12 Thunder versus 30-19 Lakers.
Give me Lakers.
I'm going Lakers too. February 10th, the 34-16 San Antonio Spurs at 30-19 Lakers.
Give me Spurs.
I guess we'll win that game too. And then the final game, February 11th, 33-18 New York Knicks at 29-21 Philly. I got New York winning this game.
I got Philly.
So I think I had New York in 3 of the games of the weekdays. So we play Detroit, at Boston, at Philly. Which is going to stay up. We're on an 8-game winning streak right now. They're the only hotter team right now than the Hornets.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm good.
I think that's about. College football playoffs is staying at 12 teams. Next season, they were making a push for 16, but they couldn't fully get agreement because I think the Big Ten wants 24 altogether, and
fuck it, there, March Madness style, 64.
And SEC wanted 16, but they couldn't get everyone to agree on extending it, so it is going to be 12-team playoff again next year, and then your top your Power 4 gets automatic qualifiers. So the conference champion. So like if it was this year, Duke would have been in, and then also Notre Dame, if they're ranked top 12, they get in. So if it would have been, them rules would have been in place this year, it would have been Duke in and Notre Dame in, and Miami would have been out.
Yeah.
So, couple court rulings just waiting on to hear. A lot of players are suing to try to get a 6-year eligibility or get extra playing time. But if any other news breaks on college football, we'll talk about it on another podcast, or I'll post it on our other social medias. But other than that, we're going to get out of here for this week. Like I said earlier in the podcast, make sure you follow us, subscribe here on YouTube, follow us, comment on TikTok, X, and Facebook. I'm the most active on TikTok on them 3 social media platforms. But like I said, the more you guys like and subscribe, follow, comment, help push our brand through the algorithm a little bit better and help us get out there a little bit more. But other than that, we'll be back again next week with some more sports talk. So peace out.
Shut the fuck up. No, mommy message.